fans should brace themselves for a big heartbreak. Get ready, this is gonna be the most unforgettable moment yet. This is gonna be the most unforgettable arc yet in the entirety of JJK. Jujutsu Kaisen isn't just an anime anymore. It's an emotional battlefield. We have survived the Shibuya incident. We have watched the heroes fall, and we have seen Sukuna unleashed. But listen carefully. Season 3 will break us in ways we are not ready for yet. We are not prepared for it. Today, I am breaking down everything. The hype, the heartbreak, the dark predictions, and the shocking truths that the manga fans are already aware of, but the anime-only fans do not know about it yet. Yes, I'm talking about that. So without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, let's dive in and step by step break down everything. Guys, I'm gonna say this. The storm is here. I am gonna say that again. Storm is here. What we saw in season 2 is nothing compared to what's coming next in season 3. Jujutsu Kaisen has never been darker, and season 3 is gonna go into a completely new stage of darkness. It's gonna shatter everything that we have loved so far. By the end of this video, you'll see why season 3 just might break us. By the end of season 2, the Shibuya incident came to an end, and a lot of our comrades, including the beloved Nanami, Nobura, and some others too, they died. A lot of comrades died. Yuji Itadori almost lost his mind because of what Sukuna did. Sukuna did aura farming on next level. The biggest problem here, the symbol of hope in JJK universe, Satoru Gojo. He is captured inside the prison realm in the cube. Fans are predicting, they have their own theories for those who haven't read the manga, surprisingly up until now, that what's gonna cause him to come back. And we're gonna break that. We're gonna break every single point, how he can come back. We know that ever since Shibuya incident occurred, we saw that how dark JJK can be. Gege, the creator of the manga, is not afraid to kill his characters. His writing is not afraid to go darker and darker. And every time he just wants to break more records. What if I told you that season 2 is just the beginning for what's about to happen next? This is gonna break your minds, it's gonna break your hearts in so many ways, because shit is about to hit the fan and completely obliterate the roof. Yuji's guilt spiral. This is another problem, because when Sukuna was dominant in his body, he killed countless number of people. That puts a lot of emotional turmoil on Yuji. And it did put a lot of turmoil on Yuji. We saw him losing his mind. His spirit completely broke until our brother Todo came in to save him. This isn't just a power struggle. This is emotional devastation. Gojo's return. This is the elephant in the room for those who haven't read the manga. Is it our hope or an illusion? Now let's break this down step by step. First of all, will Gojo escape? And if yes, then how? Now there are a lot of theories. The reason why people are so theorizing is because Gojo is a beloved character and millions of women's husbando. Yeah, he is the husbando, and so there are a lot of fan theories, like there might be some outside help that may bring Gojo back, or the prison might just crack up and maybe Gojo might come out after that. Of course, the manga readers know what's about to happen, and please try not to spoil it. Gojo isn't just a fighter. That's the problem. He isn't just a fighter. He is a symbol of hope for people in JJK universe, because he is the strongest. Anything happens, if the worst case scenario occurs, it's Satoru Gojo who steps in to save the day. But now that he's inside the jail, inside their prison realm in the cube, that's what scared the shit out of people, that what's gonna happen if a catastrophe hits them. Now, there's another elephant in the room, and there's another problem. Sukuna's rampage. And let me tell you one thing. What you have seen in season 2, the aura farming that Sukuna did in season 2, that is nothing compared to what's coming in season 3 and beyond. You have no idea the amount of aura farming that this motherfucker is about to do. We're gonna see Sukuna's terrifying evolution. We're gonna see him in an evolution that we have never seen him before. You guys are not ready, so brace yourself. I'm gonna say that again, brace yourself. Shit is about to hit the fan and obliterate the roof while penetrating it. Something's gonna happen related to Megumi Fushiguro, and it's gonna have a very emotional significance for Yuji Itadori. Stay tuned for season 3 unless you decide to go and read the manga. That's completely up to you. But if not, then wait for season 3. If manga readers want something about people who only watch anime, it's season 3. the Culling Games arc and beyond. That's what the manga readers are warning only anime fans, because there's gonna be some couple of events that take place, and those events will not only obliterate hopes, but also will obliterate everything that you thought was gonna happen. Your own indirect expectations from the show will be completely obliterated. Something so tragic will happen that you guys have no idea. And it will come out of nowhere. So brace yourself. There's another problem, Yuji's breaking point. He's going to be having a lot of guilt. It's called the survivor's guilt because he survived the Shibuya arc. My boy almost died when he was fighting Chozo in the bathroom scene. That, by the way, one of the best episodes ever. Choreography and lighting was amazing in that episode. Died, and then Sukuna took over. Then when he came back, he lost his mind because he just remembered everything that happened when Sukuna was dominant in his body. So many people died. Then Nobara died in front of him. That broke his spirit. Nanami died in front of him. It broke his spirit. That guilt, it's going to be a huge thing for Yuji, and it's going to play a big part because a person does not remain sane after this. He doesn't remain the same that he used to be. Season 1 was so different from season 2. Let me tell you something. It's the only happy season we're ever going to have. Post season 2, everything's going to keep on getting darker and darker and darker and darker. I think that season 3 might just be the darkest. So, another question is, will he fall or will he rise in the future? Well, that is something that only the future will tell because I can't spoil anything for you. But we know that Yuji Dodori does not give up easily. He doesn't give up. He gives in. Even when things got so dark, he never stopped fighting until the very end when his spirit almost broke. He's not a quitter. So chances are that he's going to be steadfast. No matter what tragedy comes his way, he's going to be steadfast and he is going to be there to fight the evil. We know that for sure. That's Yuji Itadori in one line gist. Let's talk about JJK Season 3 production and release. The famous anime studio MAPPA has been doing season 1 and season 2, and they're the ones who are also going to be doing season 3 as well. Now, the thing is that in season 2, when season 2 was in production, MAPPA executives treated their animators very poorly. Animators didn't go back to their families' houses for days. It became so bad that even one animator posted something online about the insane and poor work conditions that have been put upon them to meet the deadlines. That kind of burnout can be a key factor to a bit of delay in season 3's production, because when someone is treated this way, he or she may not want to go back to that. So there's a slim chance, there's a lot of chance that this might just lead to this burnout from season 2's production, might lead to a bit of delay in season 3, but we'll get it nonetheless. We'll get that for sure, no issue, because MAPPA is working on Lazarus at this point. Lazarus is another anime, and it's a very cool anime, by the way. So, what's the expected release window for JJK Season 3? So, we're going to be getting Season 3 somewhere around late 2026 to early 2027. Now, this year is 2025. So, see, there is a bit of gap, and that gap is most probably due to the burnout that they had from the production of season 2, because they were treated very poorly. And I don't want to put too much hate on MAPPA. MAPPA is a good studio, but sometimes we do have to address these issues, because if executives are gonna treat their animators this way, then it needs to be addressed. Now, the biggest question, the billion-dollar question, ladies and gentlemen, can they handle Gojo's return arc and do justice to Culling Game arc? This is a big question, because let me tell you something, Culling Game, and especially post Culling Game is an arc that's coming immediately after season 2 and season 3. And post Culling Game, let's just say this is going to be the most definitive part of entire story. Something so tragic is going to happen, you have no idea. For those who are all the anime viewers, I'm not talking about manga readers, they already know the whole story. Let's just say some kind of thing happens, some kind of insanity occurs, that Gege, maker of the manga, started to have death threats. Yes, death threats. A lot of creators do get these kind of threats, so this is kind of common, but still, the fact that he did get those threats mean that something mind-blowing happened. Now, the biggest question that I just have pressed, can they handle Gojo's comeback arc or not? Only time will tell. In the previous 2 seasons, they haven't disappointed us. Even in Jujutsu Kaisen Zero movie, they didn't disappoint us. It was a good origin story to Yuta, one of the major characters in JJK. So there are good chances that they're not gonna fuck this up. But fingers crossed, let's see what happens. JJK's release date is expected to be in late 2026 to early 2027. Let's just hope whatever is coming, not gonna spoil, but whatever is coming in season 3, they do it justice because it needs to be done at the utmost level. Because if they fumble here, JJK will lose its meaning. This is gonna be the definitive part, the most crucial part, and the most heartbreaking part of Jujutsu Kaisen's entire story. So when I say this needs to be done properly, I mean it. JJK isn't just a hype anymore. It's emotional trauma incoming. If you want me to give you a gist of season 3, it's emotional trauma incoming. Because JJK's writing isn't afraid to kill its characters. We never thought Nanami will die, he died. We never expected Nobara to die, she died. Both of them died right in front of Yuji. That is insane. When it comes to adaptation, Mappa is one of the best studios there is. And I hope that they will treat their animators more respectfully because they deserve all the respect there is. If it isn't for the animators, we will not be getting anything. So animators deserve the utmost respect. Sure, the executives do too, but not at the expense of animators' lives getting ruined. No, we don't need that. They can take all the time they need, but the animators need to be treated with respect. They're humans, and they need to be working in a humane environment. And one last thing, fans should brace themselves for a big heartbreak. Get ready, this is gonna be the most unforgettable moment yet. This is gonna be the most unforgettable arc yet in the entirety of JJK. That's all I'm gonna say, guys. For those who haven't read the manga, I would say if you haven't, then I'd say just hold on to it and don't read the manga. And for those who have read the manga, we already know what's coming up. We already know how many Kit Kats we're gonna hate after that. So, alright, that is it for today, guys. Thank you so much for watching, and I'm gonna be making more videos too, so stay tuned, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.